You're looking for a good plate carrier system and how to set it up? Well, stick around and we're taking a look at this one. What's going on, Ghost Squad? Trey here with Ghost Tactical, and today we're going to do a review on our new plate carrier system. And I want to say a big shout out and big thanks to HRT Tactical. I've been looking forward to this. Really good stuff, but I wanted to play around with some of the different options and attachments and all that to the plate carrier system. And so we're going to take a look at some of the good stuff and the bad side of not only the plate carrier itself, but some of the attachments and accessories. So let's get going. So I've kind of gone through a lot of carrier systems and all of that and different kits throughout the years, and I like a lot of them. I dislike some of them, but even the ones I dislike, I find good parts of them, good things that are about that system, but overall maybe I don't like the whole system, the kit. And I've been on the search for a long time for the one that feels right, it's comfortable, it's lightweight, can do what I needed to do, and be modular as anything else. So I was looking out for it. HRT reached out and said, hey, you know, we got some new stuff in. I want you to test them out and give us an honest opinion on what we do and what we have. And I said, absolutely. I'm always looking for something good. And like I said, I always try to give positive and negatives. So today we're going to focus on the HRT Tactical RAC, or the rack plate carrier system, with the Maximus Placard, Cummerbund, back panels and pouches and all that stuff, and talk about the good and the bad of what we found. So we've been testing this out for quite a while now, and really enjoying it. But we've tested out the range, shooting different positions, different guns, moving things around, moving around with it, seeing how it goes, but also in everyday life. I mean, who the hell doesn't need a kit system when you're watching Dancing with the Stars, or mowing the lawn, or cooking, or just hanging out with the dog? You know, who doesn't need a nice kit that's comfortable just doing everyday life? You never know what's coming around the corner. You never know what boogaloo's out there, so you always want to be prepared. But in all seriousness, guys, it's one of those that we test it out, we wear it, just to make sure that the weight's good, the distribution of weight's good, the rubbing, that's part of a kit. Is it's going to rub, it's going to chafe a little bit, is it comfortable, and all of that stuff. So we've been wearing it, testing it out, like I said, gone to the range, and now we're kind of going to give you our initial thoughts of the good and the bad of the rack plate carrier system and the Maximus Placard and everything that goes along with this kit. Let's kind of dive in, and we're going to go over each part of this plate carrier system and talk about the pros and the cons of what the rack system offers. So the first thing we're going to start out with is the plate carrier system itself. So the good thing about this is we have the Maximus Placard on here, but to detach the Maximus Placard, or any placard they have, it's a quick here, and then you've got, just pull this off in the Velcro. So as you can see, it's a pretty sleek, just a basic plate carrier system. If you don't want to run any attachments or anything, you don't have to. You can run just the system itself. It's got MOLLE, got Velcro up here that you can attach anything you want to, but this is going to be the basic side of the plate carrier system. Now, standard, it comes with the strap that goes around and secures around the side. It's going to do the job, but I personally don't like this a whole lot, because you're relying on plastic buckles to secure your system to you. If you are going to be doing anything that is going to be rough and have to be on the ground or whatever, and these things break, and plastic breaks, I don't care how good a plastic it is, if they do break, then your system's not going to be secured, and it's almost going to be worthless to you. So you can use this and it works fine, but if you're going to be using it, the system, and for something that's a little more rugged, you might want to go with a Cummerbund, which we'll talk about next. So obviously at this point, how do you secure it? Well, it comes with a really great Cummerbund that all you got to do is wrap it around and secure it onto this Velcro, and this Cummerbund goes all the way around. It's got MOLLE all the way around, so you can attach extra mag pouches or whatever, med kits, tourniquets, whatever you need to around that Cummerbund itself, to where it's going to be able to attach anything that you want on here. So before we go back to the placard, what we do want to talk about is this comes as an attachment as well, and it's a tourniquet holder. Now what I like about it is it's got Velcro, male and female. It's going to hold a tourniquet very, very tightly, and you can throw that right here to hang on the bottom or whatever. And once you do that, Then once again, the cummerbund's going to be able to come over here and it's going to attach to it, so it's going to fit right down there. You don't have to run it right there, but I do. It's right there. A tourniquet can pull either side, and it's right there, good to go. Not a problem whatsoever. Like I said, you got MOLLE all over the place, Velcro all over the place, and all of that. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the placard system that the HRT runs. This is called the Maximus Placard, and I really do like this. A lot of people are going to sit there and say, oh, it's maybe too bulky. I don't like a whole lot of stuff in front. But if you're not planning on doing a whole lot of stuff on the ground or in the prone or whatever, you know, we can still shoot this from the prone. As you can see here, it's not a problem. It's not going to get you in too bad of a position, but this is going to give you a lot of extra magazine capacities, admin, different things. We'll kind of go through what we run in here, but we'll talk about real quick on how this attaches. So the great thing about this placard system with HRT is design is it's very easy, very quick to attach and detach. All you got to do is throw it into the clip here on each side, not a problem. You know, lift it up, let it hang, and now you're good to go. Now, the inserts that are inside here to hold the magazines, they come in two different ones. They come with AR mags or a sub-gun mag. If you run an MP5 or something, even with 22 magazines will fit. You know, if you're running like a Ruger 1022 with the 25 round mag or whatever, they'll fit in here, and all you do is switch them out inside. Now, if you don't want to run the placard system, these attach to the Velcro, so you can just run a sleek mag pouch right there, very sleek. It doesn't stick out, very, very thin, which I like. So very durable. You're going to stretch, you're going to be able to do what you want to, but these fit inside here. So right now I've got the AR mag on here, and what it comes with is available for $3. Now I have tried AK mags in here, and they do fit. They're not the easiest fit, but they do run. So if you are running AKs, you can have the insert in here will run AK mags as well. But like I said, it comes with 3 mags right here, and it comes with 2 pistol mags on each side. So now what we're going to talk about now are the admin pouches right here. So you open them up, and like I said, they've got a lot of stuff, a lot of room in here. They have 2 magazine holders in here. Open up this one, and like I said, you got some chem lights in here, a compass that throws in there, an extra mag, some more Sharpies. So the next thing we're going to talk about before we move to the back of the kit is actually the plate carrier itself and how easy it is to get the plate in and out. It's better than most, but not as good as some others. I don't like the fact that you can tear your hands up just like any other, but it will hold the plate in here. 10 by 12 is what this will hold, so it slides in, and you just put this in, and then you're gonna tear your hands up maybe just a little bit, getting that in there, but it does secure it pretty good, except for the fact that it stays open on the bottom. And this is something that drives me nuts, just not with HRT, but with a lot of other plate carrier systems, is they leave this open. Maybe it's for airflow, maybe, I don't really understand why, but I wish that they would give the option of having a zipper or at least a Velcro patch to come around this, or something to secure it to where the bottom of it isn't wide open. If something happens and this gets ripped out, that plate can fall straight down with nothing else to hold it in. So you basically have some nylon and some Velcro holding this plate in, which I don't necessarily like. But if that's the worst thing we have, then we can come up with a makeshift, you know, tab or something that we can figure out ourselves to do with it. But you know, HRT, if you're out there, you might want to give us an option to have this flap or something to close this to where it is secured the whole time. That's just my take. Now, one of the things that I really do love about this plate carrier system is underneath. Now, you see the Velcro here. Now, what you don't see is that there is a tunnel, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is a tunnel here for airflow. One of the worst things about plate carrier system is they're hot as hell. You're going to sweat. Fat boys like me are going to sweat profusely, even if you're in good shape. The plate carrier systems are going to be heavy, and they're going to be compressed tightly to your body, which is how you want them. But they're going to make you sweat, and they're going to be uncomfortable. There could be some rubbing, there could be some chafing in places that you don't want chafe around here or rub raw. What I like about this is the middle is kind of caved in a little bit to create an air channel, which I love. And if you want to, there are additional attachments to this that go right here, pads that go on these Velcro strips that will give you even that much more separation from the kit. Okay, going up to fitting, it's real easy to fit the shoulder straps. All you gotta do is unvelcro them, attach the straps in the back, tighten them, loosen them, however you need them to fit. Now here's one of the problems that I don't like about this, and this is not just with HRT, this is with every plate carrier system that I've seen, is this buckle. It's a quick detach, quick easy access out of the system, but it's plastic. Once again, when you're talking about running a plate system and a kit that could be used for in combat or you know, LEO or shit hits the fan or whatever, the least amount of plastic possible. If I can avoid plastic at all, I would. This is the, you know, this is another plastic. So if you're out there, HRT, maybe the next generation, maybe make this a metal, something that's gonna be a little more durable. If it breaks, you're screwed. You can't attach it and all that. If this breaks, the plate carrier system is worthless. So may think about changing that up, or maybe extending this pad over it to protect it. The next thing we're going to do is talk about maybe these Velcro strips. Now I'm holding something in my hand that goes along with this. These are typically used for comms or radio wires or whatever. This is another one. This is I think this was designed by John Lovell over at Warrior Poet Society. So pretty cool little attachment. Once again, it can kind of come here, attach to the Velcro, hang to the side, maybe on the molly. But you can put an AR mag in this, but I think most people are going to run their comms and slide their radios into this, run their wires, and these Velcro little tabs undo, and you run your wires through them so they're out of the way. They run all the way to the back. That's what most people are going to use them for. What also could be used for, if you're not running comms, some people like to put a water bladder, a hydrator, a camelback, whatever you want to call them, back behind, so if it gets hot, they have the tube that comes over. That tube can come run right through here and have your hydration bladder right there good to go. So these are, you know, you can use a lot of stuff for this, but I think most of the time it's usually going to be a bladder or comms. Okay, so what we're going to do now is look at the back of this. Now once again, if you want to go sleek, then these things are zipper and Velcroed, so they come right off. There's different bags, different, you know, pouches that you can attach to this. But if you want to go sleek, not a problem. And but we're going to run a couple pouches here. Now this one here is, you're going to throw an extra, maybe a couple magazines, chem lights, some markers, something that if your buddy needs something. Most of the stuff that you carry in the back of your kit is not going to be for your use. It's going to be for someone in your team that needs something. Whether it's, like I said, chem lights, you have different magazines, an extra med kit. You can keep like a fire starter, a magnesium thing, that fire starter if you need to. If you're ever in that shit hits this fan scenario, you've got a little survival stuff. In here we'll have some different magazines and all of that. Just extra stuff that maybe you aren't going to use, but someone on your team will. The plate carrier right here, once again, it works. I don't like, again, that it's open. I wish it would maybe come all the way over. I understand why, maybe get some air and all that, but I wish that there was a way to, you know, close this to secure it. You never know what's going to happen, but I wish that was something that was offered. Well guys, if you're out there and you're looking for a new kit, you're looking for a good setup, this is as good as I found. Like I said before, this is not going to be the cheapest, but it's not the most high end. This is going to be a really good mid-level. It's going to be above the airsoft paintball kind of kit setups, but it's not going to be the contractor, you know, military, you know, that they're going to charge $1,500 just for the system. But this is going to be a really good system. It's going to do well for you. It's lightweight. It's very, very comfortable, and it's going to be able to get through any conditions that you want. So if you're out there, go check out HRT Tactical. Tell them Go sent you. Once again, thank you to them to sending this to me. This is going to be my new kit, my new setup. There are a couple things we mentioned that maybe later down the road they could change, but overall, I can't complain about what they're doing. So this is a great setup and a great system. So make sure you get out to the range, be prepared, be more proficient with your firearms. Enjoy the freedoms of what it is to be an American. We'll see you at the range. Semper Fi.